Stop for a moment and consider the software governing your daily life. Most of us are operating on legacy code, outdated patterns of anxiety and perceived limits that we've mistaken for fixed reality. But you are not your limitations. You are simply running unoptimized software on the most sophisticated biological computer in the universe. It's time to recognize the lie, break the cycle, and initiate the system update your potential requires. Anxiety isn't your personality. It's a bug in your operating system. Most of us spend our lives in guest mode, accepting chronic stress as an unchangeable reality. In truth, these are just background programs, legacy code written by past experiences, consuming your mental RAM and overheating your processor. It's time to stop letting these old scripts run your life and finally gain root access to your own mind. Modern neuroscience often teaches us the generator model, the idea that your brain creates consciousness, much like a light bulb produces heat. But consider an alternative, the receiver model. In this view, your brain is actually a biological antenna, filtering a non-local field of infinite data. Think of a radio. If you smash the device, the music stops locally, but the signal continues to exist globally. Your brain doesn't create your consciousness, it simply transduces it. Imagine your neurons not just as biological wires, but as sophisticated quantum resonators. Based on the orchestrated objective reduction theory pioneered by Sir Roger Penrose and Dr. Stuart Hameroff, we now understand that microtubules function as fractal antennas. Operating in the megahertz range, these structures bridge our neurobiology with the non-local quantum field. We have the schematics in hand. It's finally time to tune the dial. Let's look at the vagal reset, a 60-second override for your body's panic signal. By triggering the gasp reflex through cold water immersion, you create a massive sympathetic spike. However, by forcing an exhale twice as long as your inhale, you manually hijack the vagus nerve to calm the heart. This protocol essentially installs a new algorithm in your nervous system, the ability to experience high stress while maintaining total internal composure. Think of your attention as a high-powered laser. In quantum physics, the act of observation collapses infinite possibilities into a single fixed reality. The same principle applies to your life. When you fixate on a problem, whether it's debt or pain, you are effectively locking in that struggle. To break this cycle, use the pivot protocol. If you catch yourself staring at a problem, you have 3 seconds to physically turn your head away. Break that beam of observation. Stop watching the movie of your circumstances and start being the projector of your future. Why do affirmations often fail? It's because of the critical factor, the mental firewall between your conscious and subconscious minds. To bypass this barrier, we target the hypnagogic entry, specifically the theta state, where the firewall drops and we gain admin access to our internal programming. By using the Raven method, counting down while visualizing a wish already fulfilled, you can slip past the conscious filter as you fall asleep. This allows you to plant your intentions directly into the subconscious when the system is most receptive. Think of yourself not just as a person, but as a broadcast tower. Our hearts generate an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than our brains, meaning we are constantly transmitting our internal state to the world. When we are frustrated, that signal becomes jagged and incoherent. But when we find alignment, we create a steady 0.1 hertz wave of coherence. Stop overthinking and start broadcasting with intent, because your field speaks long before you do. We have reached a critical threshold. Once you see the underlying strings of your reality, you can no longer unsee them. This is the fundamental shift from being a passive character in a movie to realizing you are the projector itself. From this point forward, you are no longer a victim of the plot. You are the architect. Prepare yourselves, because you are about to accept full responsibility for your existence. What if you could treat your consciousness not as an abstract mystery, but as a high-performance operating system? Consciousness Engineered by J.M. Thomas is the definitive field manual for your bio-quantum hardware. Moving far beyond philosophy, this technical guide bridges the critical gap between neurobiology and reality architecture. Featuring the latest V9.0 release, it's time to stop wondering and start optimizing the core interface of your existence. Inside the manual, we unlock a comprehensive framework for superhuman performance. We begin with the 0-point protocols to optimize your biological baseline before moving into the hypnagogic entry protocol for strategic timeline selection. You'll master flow state architecture through 17 specific triggers and equip yourself with the Digital Armory's specialized toolset. Finally, we script your future reality using the Time Bridge letter exercise. This is your roadmap to high-performance operation. Our verified operator results demonstrate the tangible breakthroughs our systems provide. Sarah's HRV jumped from 18 to 65 milliseconds in 6 weeks, finally silencing the noise. And Jennifer used the Raven method to secure her dream home in 3 weeks, even when it wasn't for sale. And Marcus closed his career's biggest deal after 21 days on Protocol A. This is peak performance verified.